It hasn't even been a few days, and people are already creating $100,000 commercials using Sora 2. These are getting millions upon millions of views online and making their creators thousands of dollars. Now the thing is that people only think Sora 2 is good for making AI memes, and you cannot make money with AI slop meme videos. Whereas these creators are earning tens of thousands of dollars promoting their own products or those of other businesses. Today I'm going to show you step by step how to create these $100,000 commercials using a really good and easy to understand Sora 2 prompting technique. Before beginning the video, if you don't have a Sora 2 invite code, don't worry. I've set up an AI bot on this channel, and all you need to do is watch this video to the end, subscribe, and leave a positive comment. And my bot will automatically send you a Sora 2 invite code. Now here are some examples of advertisements that I have created using Sora 2. The first ad I created with Sora 2 was a hyper-energetic commercial for a premium water brand about how normal water tastes bad, and this premium water tastes insanely good. This is the commercial Sora 2 produced.
Oh, what is that?
Ew. Regular water? It's sad, flat, and kinda nasty. Meat or room. Pure premium water sealed in a stunning ice-cold can. Crisp, smooth, completely delicious.
As you can see, that commercial was hyper-energetic. I found that if you include keywords like hyper-energetic or cinematic quality, the video focuses on that specific style of ad. This is great because you don't have to direct the ad yourself or decide how every scene should look. Also, the text at the end of the video is completely correct with no distortions. For example, premium water tastes like heaven. All these words are grammatically correct, which is impressive because most video models, including VO3, can't even write a word correctly. Next, I tried to create another video aimed at a hyper-energetic younger audience. I wanted to make an ad about a fictional NVIDIA graphics card that supposedly makes you a god-level gamer, taking you from a noob to a pro hacker-level gamer. This is the ad Sora 2 created.
Still getting clapped by bots? Plug in the all-new NVIDIA GeForce RTX 6080 and flip the script. 4th gen ray tracing, AI aim assist, ridiculous frame rates. Slide it in, power up, and watch.
As you can see, the ad was hyper-energetic, even more than the previous commercial I showed you. Now look at the keywords I gave Sora 2 in this prompt. The first keyword I gave was hyper-energetic, meaning there would be lots of cuts in the video, all focused on maximizing the dopamine rush a viewer gets. Then I added another keyword appealing to the Gen Z audience, meaning the narrator's words would target Gen Z specifically. That's why the first part of the ad says, if you get clapped by robots, the term clapped is very Gen Z. So you need to use keywords like this in your prompt to get the result you want. Also, if you look closely at the video, every text is grammatically correct with no distortions. And the text animations in the video are just amazing. I also tried the same prompt with Google's VO3 to see whether it could generate an ad at the same level as Sora 2. This is the ad that VO3 created.
Tired of getting clapped by bots? Get the new NVIDIA RTX 6080 and turn pro overnight.
What I found interesting was that both ads started with the same sentence. If you are getting clapped by bots. Nowhere in the prompt did I use the word clapped. I actually said, if you are getting defeated by bots. Still, both AI models chose the word clapped. That's probably because I used a keyword appealing to the Gen Z audience. It's pretty interesting that the models choose the same kind of words when given the same prompt. This is likely because they're trained on similar datasets. Then I tried another example. I wanted to see if Sora 2 could create cinematic, high-quality commercials aimed at an audience willing to spend a lot of money on luxury products. This was the prompt I gave Sora 2 for a rocket company. Create a cinematic, high-quality commercial for an imaginary company that takes people to space for just $1 million. This is the ad that Sora 2 created.
The next frontier is closer than you think. For the first time, all it takes to see Earth from above is $1 million. Escape gravity in complete comfort.
As you can see, the ad was incredibly cinematic. From all the testing I've done with Sora 2, I've learned that keywords make a huge difference in the results. You should choose your keywords carefully when creating ads or commercials with Sora 2, because these keywords carry a lot of weight in shaping the output. I then gave the same prompt to VO3 to create an ad for the same idea. The video VO3 produced had no audio commentary, which made it clear that VO3 is much more inferior to Sora 2. So now I just wanted to see whether Sora 2 would keep up the same style of videos if I use the same keyword in another commercial for a product. So I asked Sora to create a high-quality commercial for an imaginary company that creates watches for $10,000. And this is the ad that Sora 2 created.
In rose gold, driven by a movement crafted to the thousandth of a millimeter. For those who measure success not in minutes, but in moments. Auroras. Time.
Now, Sora 2 still holds the same kind of cinematic quality as the Rocket commercial. What I have found is that you are actually not directing the ads yourself with Sora 2. You are just suggesting what ads it should create. You don't need to give an overly detailed prompt, as that might make your videos worse because you are not the director here. You are simply guiding what Sora 2 will create for your ads. This is a good thing, but also a bad thing, because sometimes Sora 2 just suddenly cuts the ad in the end, which gives it a really bad ending. The good part is that you don't need to spend as much time as with other AI models creating the perfect prompt for your ads. You can just use buzzwords and keywords like high quality, cinematic, or high energetic. Now, I wanted to create an ad using the image to video feature of Sora 2. So I uploaded a screenshot of an iPhone 17 Pro Max and asked Sora 2 to create a hyper premium looking ad for the new iPhone 17 Pro Max. I asked it to make everything look premium and luxurious, which are also great keywords for a cinematic ad. And this is the ad Sora 2 created.
Sculpted from aerospace-grade titanium and cloaked in a new Sierra amber finish, this is iPhone 17 Pro Max, an entirely new Pro camera system, a display that...
Now this ad was pretty amazing, but the number of cuts in it was too much. There was a cut every half a second, which might actually cause people to lose interest. I think that writing in the prompt to lower the number of scene cuts could help in this situation. Honestly, this ad was really cool, overall, despite that issue. Next, I wanted to see whether Sora 2 could create a really good ad for a fashion company. The thing I wanted to test was whether it could understand a truly open-ended prompt. An open-ended prompt is basically when you give it a text with a huge amount of context. For example, I said, create a professional ad like that of a fashion company for this specific designer bag. The keyword fashion company has a huge context because different fashion companies have very different styles of creating their ads. This puts a lot of pressure on Sora 2 to decide what kind of style it should choose for this designer bag. And this is the style Sora 2 chose. Just watch the video.
The tote. Designed for what you carry and how you carry yourself.
As you can see, the style was really great. If you use these keywords correctly, even large, context-heavy ones like professional ad, like that of a fashion company, Sora 2 will still be able to give you good commercials, which is a really cool thing. The prompting technique here is to simply use keywords like high quality, high energetic, or any other terms that work well with Sora 2 and include them in your prompts. Then Sora 2 will automatically create something like a $10,000 bag ad for you. You don't actually need complex prompting techniques, which is great if you're a beginner trying to use Sora 2 to build a personal brand. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.